Previously on Dustborn, the crew played a birthday song for Mr. President, which fortunately had easy button inputs. Unfortunately, Pax made a boneheaded decision to vox Theo into helping her look at the data on a Puritan computer, which led the Puritans right to her location. Although the party managed to escape thanks to the Mormon Guard, the mission is now astronomically harder thanks to this railroading. Okay, I'm actually replaying this part due to my save file management trickery. Yes. Apparently, this is where the contentious accusation of racism option can be found. Apparently. Of course, I did not pick that option last time because I wanted to see how the conversation plays out.
Biker gangs.
Those animals burned down a service station near Elko. So we're patrolling and checking with travelers if they've seen anything suspicious on the road.
Okay, I have to wait for them to say something first.
Deviant mind tricks.
Or maybe just something that didn't look right. People who didn't look right.
Perhaps at one of your gigs. Maybe you've seen something that caught your attention?
That other fella you're with, the black kid? Dresses like a writer? Does he know anything?
He your brother or cousin? Boyfriend?
Hey, that's a bit racist.
Is it?
Yeah, this part you can accuse them of racism. Obviously, I did not do that last time, because but I can always do it here because I have the power of loading in saves whenever I want.
About that?
The training? I don't know. Didn't they say something about?
So how bad does this go? Obviously, this is not a good thing to do.
Racists. So eager to make assumptions about people based on how they look. You could get written up for that, you know?
Hey, I'm not racist. Is this just how the whole fucking country is now? I'm a pig for just describing people accurately?
Well, hey, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Yeah, this made everything worse.
I mean, if this is how you want to interpret everything, aren't you
Oh boy.
sexist for telling me to calm down?
Oh shit.
Let's just get out of here before this goes any further, okay? I don't want to get written up. So, ma'am, have an excellent...
Have a shit day and eat shit.
Well, that's not a very amicable way to part ways.
Shouldn't we get out of here right now?
I mean, the conversation was cut short, but I do obviously I prefer the choice on my main save, mainly because it's more accurate to accuse them of being anomalists rather than racist. I mean, yes, they're not perfect with some of their biases, but they are trying, and we gotta give them credit for that. Yes, but they're definitely not trying to be nice to Anomals, that's for sure. And it's more morally correct to call them out for that, even if it's more likely to get us arrested. Yes. Of course, the choice I'm committing to in the end won't be considered canon according to the rest of the internet. Apparently, this choice is canon, even though it is way more cringe than what I was doing with accusing them of being anomalist, which is actually perfectly accurate. Yes. You can have though of course either Ziggy or Pax will do it. Yes, so that's the context behind the scene, huh? Yes, but the part where they started talking about sexism too, damn. That said, I do find it interesting that the female officer actually calls out the male officer for being so obsessed with sounding politically correct, and how it's a bad thing to focus so much on aesthetics over intent. In a way, this scene and the alternate outcome are mocking the performative egalitarianism that people accuse the game of. Yellow Brick Road. I'm a little nervous. There's a new character who's going to join our crew, probably. But I know there are at least 2 more forced Vox events because I have not used Normalize or Cancel yet. I know those are going to be forced on me at some point. I'm dreading it. Hopefully it will happen in a not too horrible way. Palisade, Colorado, gateway to the Heartlands. A scarf.
We're absolutely sure the papers we got from Lottie will get us through the checkpoint, Theo.
I mean, yeah. As sure as I can be. The Weave has always trusted her.
What's going to happen to Lottie? She'll be fine. She has the furball.
You're really smitten.
Who wouldn't be? The boy was adorable. With his tiny, fuzzy paws.
Yeah, Lottie will retire and spend her golden years watching reality TV about Pacifica's hottest bachelors. Or a new method for canning beans, patent a cloning device. Who knows with her? She's chaos incarnate.
I loved her. I feel bad about destroying her home.
Yeah, we did her dirty.
We're coming up on the Rocky Mountains checkpoint.
Are they gonna ask us to play again? Oh, I hope they do. We rock.
Gateway to the Heartlands.
Relieving the provinces.
Hello, civilization.
And hello, more justice patrols.
After what we've been through, I'm actually okay with that.
Whoa, they're checkpoint. Oh boy. Wait, are they gonna shoot us? Please, let's. How do we pass this check? Oh man, I'm nervous. I'm gonna fail my negotiation rolls so bad, aren't I?
See our papers.
I just got a thumbs up. I'm thumbs upping back.
Discipline amongst the troops is slipping.
And now I got a little salute. I don't know. Things could get a bit Reichstaggy if I return that salute. I'll give him another thumbs up.
No, don't tell me I have to decide for the robot how to respond to all of their hand signs.
They're waving us through.
Okay, good.
And money to get proper papers. And they're giving us a thumbs up?
And a potentially offensive salute. I'm not sure
Bruh.
he realized how inappropriately angled his arm was. Either that or...
Make you feel better, Theo. We can circle around and go again.
I mean, I should be happy, but it's such a waste of resources.
Think it's a trap?
Papers later.
True. Thank you, Noam.
Okay, good point.
waving. I actually feel bad for them.
Oh shit, what are we misinterpreted her waving? Oh man, that was kind of a long cutscene, but okay, we saved.
Celebrate the occasion.
Okay. Since I know I saw a save icon there, so I'm just gonna go back things up real quick. Can't better safe than sorry. Still, during that entire sequence, I did not have to actually give any inputs. The Viola handled it all by herself. Yes, maybe we should just have Viola take care of everything from now on. Let her do all the negotiation checks.
Is it someone's birthday? I didn't know.
No, but getting through that checkpoint deserves a party.
Do we have cake?
You can have a party without cake.
What? No.
We saw those cupcakes from the cops.
Cake parties?
Okay, well, I mean, great. If we pass by a Betty's or a Henry's, maybe we can pick up a cake.
Ugh, those are sad excuses for a cake. I could bake a cake.
Do you have cake mix? Flour, sugar, icing?
We have none of those things.
No cake, no party.
I don't know about that. Turn up that music, Viola.
Can I make a new song? I guess I can, but maybe I should save that for last after I've finalized all my dialogue choices.
What's wrong with it?
Sometimes it just doesn't focus.
You handled the situation well.
Thank you, Pax. I had faith, even if you didn't. We escaped the Puritans. I figured justice wouldn't present much of a challenge.
Don't underestimate them, though. That's because they're not as aware of our activities as the Puritans yet.
As I was saying, sometimes it just doesn't focus right. Oh, God, it's a piece of junk. I should get it replaced.
A 2-for-1 special, huh?
How did you lose your eye?
I have no idea. No idea. My parents probably died during the noise. I was brought to Liberty, same as Pax. And my eye was already gone, so I don't know how it happened. Rosa got me a prosthetic one on the black market, but I mean, I've upgraded and repaired it over the years, but it's basically 30-year-old tech. Shitty resolution and color fidelity, but hey, it works. Most of the time. I have stereo vision, at least.
And it looks badass.
What are you discussing?
I was telling Z how we have a responsibility to other wordlocks, to help them find safety, maybe even a cure, just like we're doing.
And I'm trying to tell him that the Weave has a lot of good ideas about how America can survive and heal. Lottie was one clever cookie.
You make some good points, Z.
Well, so do you, Eli.
No decisions, okay? Is the game about to get more linear, or am I just getting, or is it giving me a break for once after all the decisions from the previous chapter?
That was a lot less dramatic than I thought it would be.
Honestly, it's a bit frustrating to spend all that time planning and getting things sorted, and no one cares. Not even Justice. They just waved us through. Madness.
Hold on, I just realized, isn't the cat drone supposed to be Justice tech? Won't they recognize it and get a little suspicious that we're carrying it? I don't know.
Another checkpoint down.
Oh, I can't wait to get back to civilization. Maybe get a latte again. Put the desert behind us.
Oh man, I don't think I could survive the desert. My skin gets fucked up very easily.
You good?
Splendid. Especially with some distance from the events of the other night. Feel free to stay here as long as you want.
Whatever. Some linearity is a welcome respite, I guess. New track. Let's see what these lyrics are like. I feel like the lyrics have been getting less confrontational lately.
No more shortcuts, no more scams.
Seems like a song about trying to go legit. Maybe these songs are supposed to reflect Pax's own character development? I don't know. Does that mean your dialogue choices could actually affect the lyrics in the long run?
We hit the open road, high on blind hope.
Well, if that's the case, you better live up to it and not pull what you did last time during that forced Vox decision. Seriously, I'm dreading the forced vocals. I feel like the only okay one was the hoax one, because that one turned out to be accidentally true in some ways. Gig grind. I'm sure it will break my fingers even more than the previous song. Enjoy a quiet afternoon at the campsite before a gig at Main Street and an uneventful and uninterrupted night's sleep. A second library located inside a Yellow Brick Road Motel in Boulder, Colorado. Let's try not to expose this one like we did with the other one, huh? Otherwise, there's not going to be any libraries left in America. Probably about time to make a new backup save, huh? Yes. Alpine Visitor Center, Rocky Mountains. What? We're still on the bus?
We're coming up on a tourist...
Less than a minute ago. Okay, yeah, back up now.
Traction. Anyone need to stretch their legs and use the facilities?
Not me. Ooh, look at the pretty mountains.
Cold rocks, wet snow. What's so pretty about it?
Sourpuss.
I'm spotting multiple justice vehicles in the parking lot.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Just keep driving. They have no reason to stop us.
Stop the bus.
What's happening?
Just stop, please. My bloody head.
Pull over once we're out of view, Viola.
Oh, shit. What happened?
What's wrong?
Are they okay?
What's happening?
I thought we had medicine for that. Shit. We need to get a doctor.
Sense things. Intense feelings, other anomals,
Both. This time it's both. A lot of emotion.
What? A new Anomal?
There's one of us around. And they're really upset. Jesus. Oh, this headache is going to stick.
So what do we do?
We can't risk blowing our cover to investigate. With Justice around.
But it could be Ophelia.
And we're expected at the Yellow Brick Road Motel by the end of the day. There's no time to waste.
You're actually arguing for ignoring someone's cry for help?
I'm not saying that. We don't know if it's a cry for help. We don't know anything. And that's the point.
So everyone said their piece?
If we had more information, I might say we intervene. But we've had too many close calls.
Why is this timed or not?
Justice is involved.
Come on, that's just weak sauce, Theo. We don't leave anyone.
Eli, say something. It might be Ophelia.
Justice is involved. Come on, they're clearly in trouble.
Just because they're a normal doesn't mean they're one of us. It's a person, and that person may be bad.
Come on, you're the reason we stopped in the first place, and now you want to back out?
Is Ziggy only saying this because I got her idealist coda?
What do you even mean by bad? Like Justice bad? Because if they're a normal, they're never going to be as bad as Justice.
So you're saying that having vocals automatically makes someone better than any Justice?
Or will you apply that same logic to the fireman? Well, I'm sure the fireman isn't too bad once you get to know him, but seriously, I think he'd be crazier than some of the people on Justice in some ways. But yeah, it's not morality's not all black and white like that.
Why am I arguing with you? Pax, it's your call.
I see. But there's no choice. Well, I think this is the right choice anyways, because it could be Ophelia.
I think you're making a mistake.
The man's right. Let's go.
No. You guys stay here. Ziggy, let's go.
What? Only two of us?
Is the sister?
No, we should bring Eli as well. What if it's Ophelia? Plus, I'd like having Eli's follow up.
Only those civilians.
Oh, good, he's here. Good.
So,
excellent.
Where are the cops? Are we sure there's an Anomal here, Pax?
No, but Noam led us to you. And whoever it is we're looking for, they could be in trouble.
I'm terribly sorry, honey. I really thought it was open.
The travel guide said it would be. Of course, that guide is 20 years old. Well, we needed to stop anyway, hun. You've been driving for over 5 hours.
We'll just finish eating and keep going.
I packed more than enough sandwiches. You eat as much as you want, honey bunch.
Have you seen any justice officers around?
No, sorry, dear. Just those trucks over there.
Where are you folks from?
Oh, we're from...
Out west. We really should get going.
Oh, that's nice. We've come all the way from Rapid City, South Dakota. We'd planned on making a stop here, but looks like it's closed.
The guidebook said it would be open.
That's a very old guidebook, hun. Well, you guys have a nice day.
Been a while since we could talk to civilians normally, huh? Alright. There's some echoes on this map I need to take care of, but going to the back of the building, of the inn is actually a really bad idea. It actually initiates a fight. Even though that's not where the story event is marked, which is very weird.
No one here.
These trucks are strangely empty, huh? There we go. Grab the flashlight for a battery cell. An electromagnet that was stuck on the roof somehow. From those solar panels, maybe? Aha! Give electromagnet or battery cell? Alright. So what happens if I try to peek here? It's closed. I don't think we're supposed to open here, are we? It's locked. It's an alternate solution. I could either go to the back or I could go through here and maybe catch them unaware.
See anything in there?
This place looks pretty dead. There must be another way in.
Z, can you get through and open the door from the inside?
A glass door should be pretty easy. Okay. No, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
This seems to be an alternate outcome. Is this fine? If it's not, I might want to redo.
Yeah, I'm okay, but I don't see any way to unlock this door.
Seriously?
Look around, maybe? Ziggy!
There has to be.
So does she just pop out the other side or some shit?
Is that the... But she's just a child. She can't be.
Told you, they're making a noise.
But she's so young. Your school shut down before she was born. Hey, little girl, you okay?
Did you see what that child just...
So you did come out the other side.
Okay. There were gunshots and...
Stay away from her.
She's just a child.
Stand down. This doesn't concern you.
You're pointing a gun at a kid. Of course it concerns
She's a deviant,
me.
not a kid. Please step back.
Leave her alone. I bet we can do some fun stuff.
Oh, come on. Now we have to use it in battle too, huh?
Let's try bully on these guys.
This sounds redundant compared to Discord.
You guys saw that, right?
The girl.
Absolutely.
You're dead meat.
Burn.
Fuck that guy up.
That's all, I think. You're
Eyes on me.
stand up to you. I'm getting the hang of this.
What was that? Does it make a difference having Ziggy go in there?
There might be more of them. Come on, we need to go.
Where's the child? We can't just leave her.
I think she ran out front when the fighting started.
What about the inside here? Fuck, it's just an invisible wall. Of course it is.
We need to find the child.
Let's check the parking lot.
Shit, it might be an even bigger fight.
You sure she went this way?
I mean, where else would she go?
What? What are these people doing here?
I'm telling you, they must be doing training exercises up here, and that's why the visitors center is closed today.
I guess you're right. I don't like the idea of people firing guns. Maybe we should get going.
Justice wouldn't hurt innocent civilians. I'm sure it's perfectly safe.
I guess you're right.
I'm telling you, they must be doing training exercises.
Are you looping?
And that's why the visitors center is closed today.
I guess you're right.
Did you see a little girl run past?
A child? My goodness, no. Is she yours? Did she get spooked by all the racket?
She is ours? Yeah. So, you didn't see anything?
No, but we'll certainly keep our eyes open, dear. I'm sure she couldn't have gone far.
Holy... So many echoes.
What?
I've never seen anything like it.
What's this power?
And they're all moving together like they're following something.
Or someone, so we see where they lead us.
Oh, they're coming from all over the country. What the? Is there even a point to making Ziggy go through the door? It seems like it was a pointless move in the end. I think it just changed their starting position in battle, but not like it matters because you knock them all down with the bully command, which is literally so redundant compared to everything else.
It's her. The echoes are drawn to her.
God, being near one is bad enough.
Hold on, kid. I'm gonna help you. What is happening?
Oh, no, I have to pull it out. That's right. I forgot how people echoes work. Okay, but saving is a little slow, too. Don't tell me we're gonna get squidded again. 22? Yeah, they're definitely forcing me to learn a new one.
I'm surprised the meme didn't burst into flames. Hey, you okay?
Oh, I do not want to use any they're gonna force me to use a new ability here, aren't they? Yeah, they're gonna force me to use Normalize or Cancel here.
Hey, we're friends. Are you hurt? Kid, can you talk?
We don't have time for this.
What's your name? What are you doing here? What did those bad men do to...
Z's right. We should get going.
Pick her up? What if she, like, Shinra Tensei's me?
We're not safe here. I'm going to pick you up, okay?
Pax, are you okay?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. She got into my head and there was humming.
Humming? How
I
is
didn't
humming
hear
bad?
anything.
Trust me, it's bad.
We can't lose her again.
Hey,
Pax, just be careful.
what else can we do? We can't leave her.
She did something to you without saying a word. Z's right. Be careful.
It's okay. You're safe with us.
Because talking to her worked so well the first time.
I knew you were gonna force me to use Normalize. I could see that from a fucking mile away. Yeah. Every time you say, I don't know what this one does, but maybe I should try out for the sake of a tutorial. It means you will be forced to use it.
This is normal. What you're feeling isn't special or out of the ordinary. It's just how things are in this world.
How does that even work? Normal.
Wow, that worked?
Okay, that one didn't seem too bad, even if it's somewhat similar to gaslighting.
Okay? We're bringing you somewhere safe. Please don't zap my brain again.
Oh no, this is gonna slow me down a lot, isn't it?
Back to the bus.
They're going to have so many questions.
Normalize seems kind of like gaslighting in some ways. Noam's gaslighting is... What the fuck do you mean they left us? Don't tell me the justice guys got them. Oh fuck.
Folks, more visitors.
Fuck. Did the bus run off? Retreat? How are we gonna get back to the bus then, if they left without us? Fine. Guess it's a fight they want, it's a fight they get. It's not gonna be easy.
Stay close to the road.
Oh no. They're arresting that friendly couple.
Stay down. Don't move.
What?
We don't know about any deviants.
Damn it, are we really gonna leave those civilians to fry?
Yo, need some help? Hey, where did you guys find a child?
Can you take her?
Take a child?
Oh, you want to rescue them?
Fine.
We can't just leave that nice couple there.
Yeah. What he said.
We have to get
Fight.
the child out of here, and if we stay and fight, our cover is...
Wow. Okay. Wow, they actually give you a choice here, huh? Let me save. Honestly, I'm gonna fight because I can't just leave the... Even if the civilians betray me and try to turn me in, I don't like the idea of leaving them to fry like this. Alright, prove your honor to me.
Hell yeah.
You two are a terrible influence.
This doesn't concern you.
Hey, 8 idealist went up.
Armed combatants, 8 o'clock. Engage. Delta 3 Eagle.
In your
Delta
face!
No, that's not the point. We don't just abandon innocent people.
Eli's right. This is on us.
What the fuck?
Okay, I just wish you weren't.
Fair enough, Z.
Stand down, citizens.
Here we go again.
Look out for the rifles. They'll try to shoot the rifles.
Wow. So this is what it's like to fight alongside somebody.
Fuck you! These guys are so obnoxious with their Oh my goodness, how many fucking rifle dudes are there? They need to replace themselves.
Yeah, on second thought, maybe we'll save that inside.
Missing out.
I'm trying to figure it out. Why haven't we gone a single day without fighting someone since you came to Liberty?
You know, I always say families who fight together
Stay together. Patsy used to say that all the time.
Ow.
Patsy says it. Who are we to disagree?
Just a bunch of people about to get killed by
Don't you mean whom?
It's a colloquial. You're baiting me.
Only if it's working.
Do you think think our legal friend is okay with side?
She's doing better with side if she...
In your face!
Where are they?
They're calling for backup. Pax.
Shit. Where are they? Where do we go? The fact that we can still attack is suspicious. Oh fuck, there's a lot. There's a...
She is older.
Okay, this is new.
Is your magic back going to work on that?
Well, only
Blocked.
Yeah, she knows how it is now. She has the benefit of being protected by someone who can...
Eyes on me.
Fuck. Why are there so many of you?
We don't talk about it.
Yeah. Competition for best abilities at that bus.
Jealousy?
No, I'm not taking... No. I'm not taking bait this time.
Oh fuck. Fuck, there's a big guy behind me. Oh. This guy's a robot.
Weak.
Why is blocking so finicky in this game? Fuck.
Stupid.
Did we win? Okay.
Do you think there's more coming?
You know what? I think that's a safe bet, Eli. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm never gonna pull off a decent counterattack, am I? Seems like are some attacks unblockable? There's just not a lot of transparency on how blocking works in this game. Are projectiles blockable? What about big giant robot fists?
No one's following us?
Not as far as I can tell. How's the child coping?
I'll go check on her now. Let us know if you see anything.
I don't know how I feel about this.
She's just a kid, and those justices were trying to hurt her.
We did the right thing.
Looks like she agrees.
For a human child, she's quite adorable.
You do realize this child belongs with someone, right? You just took her.
We rescued her.
She's not the only one. We just risked everything for a couple of clueless tourists.
Ziggy's just pretending she doesn't like being a hero.
Her coda went up too.
Look, we're not equipped to care for a child, even if she is a Anomals.
You're saying we should have left her there for Justice to capture? Or worse?
I'm not saying that, Noam. I'm saying we have to find her parents, or someone who can keep an eye on her until...
Until what? Justice stole her from her parents to do experiments on her.
We don't know that, Eli. We don't know if she's like you.
If only she'd say something. Either she's too traumatized or she can't speak.
This feels dangerously close to kidnapping.
Small, adorable, full of surprises.
Better suggestion.
Newly rescued or kidnapped depending on who you ask. Doesn't speak but knows how to send a message. Vocals hurt, no speech required.
We'll leave her with the Boulder librarian. The Weave has resources and contacts. Maybe they'll be able to track down her family.
Sorry, hold on. If she doesn't speak, then how can she...
What?
Well, vocals generally require, you know, words. She got swarmed by echoes, too. She's not just a normal, she's... She's different.
All the more reason for us to leave her with someone who can help her. We can't just take someone's child with us across the country.
Sai has a complex dialogue tree for some reason.
Feel like being alone?
Yes? No, it's not that. I adore kids, but I don't know how to be around them. I don't want them to think I'm just another boring adult, and... I know, I'm overthinking things. Again. But also, I curse like a sailor, Pax. No kid should have to listen to that shit. Sorry. And when I curse, other shit, other stuff can happen, and kids are fragile.
The kid needs someone who's willing to fight to protect her. That's you, Sai.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I don't have to be the cool adult. I can just be myself. And keep that kid safe from the big bads. So where do you think she came from? Do you think she's like Eli? A justice experiment? Or do you think she was born Anomal? If that's even possible. Anyway, I promise I'll do my best with the kid. The girl. Girl. Is that what we're calling her?
Maybe she was born like that.
Oh, if so, that's wild. Does it mean we can pass our powers on to our kids, too?
What about your kid?
I mean, I don't know if I'll ever have any, but if that's the case, should any of us have kids?
You're safe with us. What's your name? What do you think we should do, Eli?
Just keep it chill. Show her she's safe and that we are safe. We'll get there when she's ready.
Okay, the additional talk asks about her parents, but she'll get sad about that, so I think I should hold off on that and pretend the conversation is completed.
Add kidnapping to our rap sheet.
I'll consider that a badge of honor. We did the right thing, and she's absolutely adorable.
I know how you feel, Theo. I'm not super comfortable about just taking the child, but...
It makes me sick, just thinking about what she's been through. Her and Eli. I'm glad we didn't just keep driving. I know this makes everything more complicated. But I'm happy she's here and not in Justice's hands. Even if it means we have to figure out what to do with her. We'll deal with it when we get to the Boulder Library. I hope they'll be able to take her. They're better equipped than us to deal with a minor.
Found this at the mall. It's got you written all over it.
This is a real collector's item, not just a kid's set. Vintage, too. I don't think they make these anymore. And my dad got me my first set when I was 6 or 7. We built this whole fantasy world together out in the garage. I'd go out there for hours just to be with him. And when he died, I packed it all away, but I started on my own set when I was in Pacifica. It made me feel connected to him, to my family, my past.
I'm not sure about the jersey, though. It says a token of appreciation, which means there's no confirmation he's actually into that.
What's going on?
They do dishes just for hell of it. I'm not sure what this accomplishes.
Theo's worried about us taking on a child without any idea where she's from or who she belongs to.
I understand his concern, but don't we have a responsibility to take care of a child who's vulnerable and alone? Part of me believes this is what you call fate. I regain my caretaker code, and we find a child in need of care. If you believe in fate, this is why my old protocols were reactivated.
Of course, we need to get your input too, since you are part of the crew.
Hey.
Everything okay?
How does Eli seem so, like, fine? I mean, he just faced down his literal demons, the forces that kidnapped him and experimented on him, and now he's hanging out with a traumatized younger version of himself. And he's just, look at him, he's just like smiling and laughing. I mean, even when we were fighting, he seemed fine. I mean, he's always fine. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Maybe he is fine.
I mean, with him, anything is possible. I know he's only been with us for a couple days, but I wish he'd let us help him. I don't know. Maybe he really is fine, but he's part of the crew now, and he doesn't have to put on a brave face for our sake, you know? Yeah, well, I think rescuing those stupid tourists might have helped. He gets a high for being a good Samaritan. So, I guess good call on that, even if it was pretty fucking stupid. Anyway, I need to get my mind off this shit. I should fix the reception on this radio because our listening options are bleak. Because right now I can tune into pop music or the president's paranoid bullshit. I'm missing the playoffs, Pax. Baseball waits for no woman.
Hey, I picked this up in the mall for absolutely no good reason, but since you're missing the big game or whatever...
Pax! The Seattle Voidwalkers are my team. We're supposed to be playing right now. You know, Mariana Turner is about to break the league record for RBIs. This is their season, I swear. I'm putting it on and I'm never taking it off. I'll be disgusting. I don't even care. This is easily the best and only gift you've ever gotten me.
Okay, that worked out well. Lots of idealist gain. Wait, what if there's a tracker on the kid? Oh shit. Is that how the library gets exposed? Standard Energy Service Station. Wait. I saw the photo, don't I? Yeah.
You two staying on the bus?
Someone needs to watch the girl. Are you getting off?
This is a precious opportunity to use a toilet that's not on wheels.
I always knew you'd develop a taste for luxury.
Theo went in to pay for the fuel. It'll take some time to charge the bus, so feel free to go inside.
I wasn't joking, kid. The idea of using a human-sized toilet.
If you have a moment, Pax, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Hold up, what? What do you mean it saved 11 minutes ago? Save now. We're literally at a new location. You freaking jerks. Why would you not give me a save, like, right here?
Engaging in rituals, sacrificing children and drinking their blood.
Very salt. Is that toaster?
This will take a while.
Get status.
Bus ready yet?
Not yet.
With the elite with an iron fist.
What was that? Barry cell. +4, whoa. Is that a game?
You're lucky she's on your side. She just made an incredible roll.
What? It was only a 14.
Sometimes rolling too high can actually cause problems, like if you're using weapons in an interrogation. Roll too high, and you won't even have a prisoner to interrogate anymore.
Mate, you said this game was family friendly.
We played much worse games when I was in school, and now I see how that wasn't at all healthy.
What?
What's that?
Crips and cultists. The writers love this. We used to play every week. I'm teaching Noam and Girl the ropes.
The anarcho-primitivist bandits were into tabletop role-playing. Go figure.
and they got pretty hung up on the rules sometimes, which is ironic.
Shush now. The kid and I need to strategize. This requires focus. We could use Meteor Swarm, or, ooh, what's Magic Mouth?
What?
We're outnumbered, young miss. Roll carefully.
You're good with her.
She's good with me. As Eli has already established, I'd be hopeless without her assistance.
It's true.
Okay. Good to see things are going well here. Now my bat. No worry about Henry. Henry's probably gonna give me another thing I have to give to the next Betty, and so on and so forth until the end of the game, right?
Well, I don't know. Should we get her nuts? What, pretzels? Do kids like pretzels?
Dude, come on. Pretzels are for people over 60 who wear dentures.
Fine, sugar gummy bears with artificial coloring then.
Or maybe a Slurpee. Ah, gotta watch out for that sugar rush, though. Don't want some hyper little Supergirl on the bus.
Nope. See, that's a common misconception. There's zero evidence that a sugar rush is a real thing.
Say that when she's bouncing off the walls, my guy.
Okay, but she should be eating something healthier anyway.
Okay, Dad.
Talk
to Standard Energy, ma'am. How can I help you?
I probably have to ask him for permission to use the bathroom. Let's talk to you first.
What are you three talking about?
We're discussing snacks. How about hot chocolate? The weather's perfect for that.
Hot chocolate isn't a snack. Let's get some crackers or something.
Pretzels? Crackers? What kind of dark Dickensian childhood did you have, Ziggy?
Pags, what do we give the child? Crackers, gummies, seasonal beverages.
It's kind of cold. I think a seasonal beverage would be good. I think.
Why does Max get to pick?
Because we're not letting Theo choose. He's the worst.
Hot chocolate for the kid.
From a service station? Are you planning to poison her?
Kids can digest anything. And what doesn't kill them, well, it comes back out in some shape or form.
You should use the restroom now, Pax. I'll get the snacks and pay for the fuel.
Is there a right answer? I feel like hot chocolate would be better because it seems kind of cold here. Maybe I'm just overthinking these problems, man.
Welcome to Standard Energy, ma'am. How can I help you?
Hi. I ran into a Betty a while back. She wanted me to give you this.
Oh. Well, this is lovely. My Betty and I, fresh out of the factory. I can't tell you how much this means to me. It's real hard being separated for so long.
Wait, are all of them this? Could be that none of the Bettys and Henrys have actually met each other for like years just because of neglect? Man. I mean, I guess it would make sense because they'd always be forced to run their establishments and not get a break from it since they're robots. So in that case, does it really matter which Betty and Henry we send it to? Maybe it would be easier to just make them all have a hive mind and allow them to have each other's contact information so they can chat in their little hive mind.
If you see her again, can you give her this locket? It's got photos of our little ones. Everything we do for them. You know? They make it all worth it. Man.
Does the little one even exist, or is it just part of the lore?
Gotta work to provide for his family. That's why I man this station day and night. As long as I'm working, they're happy and healthy.
Sure, if we meet Betty again, we'll give her the locket.
You're a class act, ma'am. Thank you.
Do you have a restroom I can use?
Sure, but customers only.
We're customers. That gentleman there is filling up an entire bus. And he's also buying snacks.
Glad to hear it. Thank you for choosing Standard Energy. Here's the key.
Okay.
Make sure to return it afterwards. Have a wonderful day.
Remember to return it. Okay.
Thanks.
No. Thank you, ma'am.
Why is this part not? Why is the toilet not being automated? Is something bad gonna happen there? Don't tell me Puritans are waiting in the toilet, waiting to jump me. Don't drop the data in the toilet. I get so scared that's gonna happen. Flush. Why is there? We have to manually flush. Did you seriously drop it again? No, no. She probably put it on the floor to begin with, so to reduce the chances of it getting thrown in the toilet. I wish I could close the C2 just to be extra safe. Again, we need to get me some new pockets or something. This is way too important to leave on the floor of a bathroom. How about we just hand it to someone else while we're in the bathroom? Justice shit spouts fuck off. Not very creative, but I can't argue with the sentiment. Reflection. Oh, that's how they hide the reflection. Okay. The kid.
As far as Theo's concerned, we're kidnappers. He has a point. It's like Noam said, kids make you vulnerable. Change your priorities. But the girl needs someone to help her. If not us, then the Weave. That's what they do. Help Anomals. So either we drop her off at the Boulder Library or we bring her all the way to Nova Scotia. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if she stuck around.
But still, what if the Weave is actually controlled opposition? They're actually sending Anomals to the government. Did we do the right thing back there? Is this based on my choice?
Maybe we should have just cut and run. Those tourists would probably have been fine. Still, if they'd ended up in an interrogation room somewhere. This way, they got away. And we took down another battalion. Let's call that a win.
So this depends on my choice. Pretty sure an Obi-Jin would be horrified about the fighting, but...
Words keep you safe from harm, don't they? Mine and yours. I hear you in my head, kid. You speak to me. And you're loud. I know you're special, just like that girl. I don't think she's an experiment. I think her mom is an...
Oh, is this based on my choice of Sai?
If you ever got hurt, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. He would be heartbroken. He's really looking forward to meeting you. You'll like him, kid.
Oh,
he's a good man.
Oh shoot, but what about the Noam ending? This might not be good.
Fighting makes you scared. You be sure to tell me, okay?
Unless there's a free sum involved. What, phasing through the toilet? What the hell? Okay. I'm pretty sure right outside the enemies are just gonna jump us. I better return the key.
You probably know Boulder pretty well, right, Henry?
Yeah, this is not good. Shit. I'm going back on my saves.
I like to think so, officer. Why?
We were hoping you could tell us where to find the Yellow Brick Road Motel.
That is bad.
We can't find...
Should we skip it and just go for the next library?
You came to the right place, officers. From here, you want to go 6 blocks south and hang a left. Go down that street for about a mile and a quarter, and you'll see the sign.
Let's stay inside until backup arrives. It'll be at least an hour, and it's getting cold. You don't mind us being here, do you?
Not at all, officers.
I don't know what's going on. We haven't had this many incidents in years.
Could be riders coming in from the provinces.
Riders in the Rockies attacking a squadron of trained officers? I don't think those bikers have it in them. No.
I suspect deviants.
You're probably right. There's been rumors this past week. I heard about an incident in Oregon the other day.
Then there's the missing girl. We'll need to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, fuck.
Do you think they'll keep us posted here until she's been recovered?
Perhaps. Our first priority is these illegal libraries. I'm not sure why they're putting so many resources into books, but there must be a reason.
I guess we'll know more once backup gets here. In an hour.
Oh.
I hope so. Right now it feels like a waste of our time. Libraries? What's next? Galleries?
I hope we have more secret locations than just the ones listed on the map, because this looks pretty bad. Yes, remember in Tales of Arise, the rebels in Cislodia, I think, they actually kept secrets from each other in case of information leaks, which was a good thing because their leader was actually the Lord of the region. Yes. Anyways, need to return the keys. Not returning them would get me into more trouble, because then obviously Henry would call out to me to return the keys and look like I'm stealing them, which would get me arrested. So, yeah, let's just return them now.
Henry?
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
Just, returning the restroom keys.
Thank you.
That it? You should get going. We're on official justice business here.
Yeah, I think that was the least suspicious way to go about it. If we had to try to take the keys, I'm sure Henry would have said, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Officers, get him!" Yeah. Plus, I've got some intel out of that.
Did you hear that?
I did. And you let them get a good look at you. I don't know how smart that was, Pax.
Look, the alternative would have been worse. I'm pretty sure it would have been.
Where are you going?
Do we skip the motel?
We can't. We need to warn the librarian. Those officers said at least 1 hour before their backup arrived. We leave now, we'll get there well ahead of them.
And what about the crew? What do we tell them?
We're all in the same boat. We keep everyone in the loop, and we make the decisions together.
Who's on that car?
The last thing we want to do is cause division. Let's go.
You won't even say anything. Come on, this is a dire situation.
What's going on? Oh, I recognize that face. It's the bad face.
How bad is it?
Does it have something to do with those justice officers?
Well, which ones? The dead ones or those 2 live ones in there?
Justice knows about the library. Those officers
Minus boss
are waiting on backup. We need to get there before them and warn the librarian.
Why? What?
One more thing. They're looking for Girl.
Girl? Is that what
Yeah,
we're
of
calling
course
her?
they're looking for her. That's no surprise, but hey, okay, at least we know for sure now.
We can't leave her at the motel if that's where they're all going.
We won't. But let's figure this out on the way. Viola.
Hold your hats, people. Get us started in a jiffy. Why wasn't that voiced?
This is it, huh? Looks like a real motel to me.
That's the idea, Sai. Okay, so where do we find the librarian?
Theo didn't know, but it can't be that hard. We got about an hour before Justice gets here, so let's split up to cover more ground. I'll take the front office while someone else checks the rooms.
Right, who goes where, boss?
Sai.
Have you never watched a horror movie? The fat sidekick who wanders off by themselves dies first. Every fucking time.
I don't think you're the sidekick, and this is not a horror movie.
Nice try. I'm staying with you.
Right, because the black girl never dies.
I'm not going off on my own. I just have to hope I am the final girl in this.
Well, I can walk.
Right, who goes where, boss?
That was awkward.
Viola, See if you can pick up any activity inside the rooms.
Certainly.
Let's check the reception.
What is that one doing up here? Can I even reach that? I'm not that high. Gotta remember to look at the sky too for these echoes. Give? I think she's just stuck there until we finish whatever's in the reception.
How much time do we have, Pax?
The officers said an hour, so maybe a little less than that.
Man, I hope a librarian is just sitting at the front desk like a normal person.
Phase through.
Locked.
Or
I jinxed it.
Anyone in there? Hello?
Maybe they're hiding.
what? Theo's not an option.
Ziggy, can you open this door from the inside?
Again? What, twice in one day?
Bruh, she actually remembers.
Fine. I mean, if it gets us into the library, it's worth the risk. Okay, we have a job to do.
It looks reinforced too. I'm not sure size power would be good enough.
Do you see a lock, or...?
Way ahead of you.
Okay, good.
There's no one in here.
Excuse me.
What? You went in?
See, you found the reception.
Did you find anything?
The sign said the motel is full, but some of the rooms are unlocked and empty, and I didn't see any guests. No librarian here either?
Oh, they must be around somewhere. Maybe one of the rooms. Wow, these robots are absolute classics.
Love the design.
Guys, let's focus. Where do we start?
The computer.
Maybe they have records of room occupancy. A guest log.
Good evening, valued guest. I'm Lola. Need a towel? I can take your used towel and provide you with a fresh replacement.
I've never seen machines like these before.
Most of them were discontinued in the 1980s and 1990s.
Anything here we can steal? Gossip rag. Who would use this? Sensors. Yes, please. This would be Theo's alley.
This looks like the terminal in La Torre.
I don't expect it to be connected to the weave, but it might contain guest records.
Viola, you're, old.
It doesn't have a universal robotic port, but the keyboard will do.
What's taking so long?
It's a purely manual interface. I have to type with my fingers, like a human. Here we go. According to the system, all the rooms are booked, just like the sign says.
Except we just confirmed no one's here.
Every room has a record of guest occupancy, some of them long-term. This goes back years, and there are no vacancies for the next 6 months.
So it's all bullshit then?
A cover. Well, I mean, it is a library.
Let's check all the rooms. I've never seen machines like these before.
Most of them were...
Wait, why did you get the same dialogue as the other one? Weird. Must be a glitch.
Dirty towel? I can give you...
Where do we begin?
Viola, you checked the rooms?
They all looked pretty much the same. Of course, I couldn't check the ones that were locked.
So we bust into all of them. Until we find something.
Is there echo here?
It's locked.
I don't want to stress you too much. Let's go break it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to overuse one person's ability. Let's spread the burden.
This is just a regular room.
Doesn't look very lived in.
Yeah, but it has an echo, and that's what matters. Wow, why is this one so strong? Holy fuck. This one's never skipped leg day or something. Leather gloves? Hey, we can give that to Eli. Worf?
Locked.
Oh, come on.
Sai?
Going down, door.
Sir, man, why isn't Theo here? I guess we don't have enough time for lockpicking. Books.
Books on books on books.
Is this the light?
Okay. Look closer. What do you mean, look closer?
Do these curtains look weird to you?
Those aren't curtains.
Yeah, okay, so number 3 is probably the one I want to check last. If that's fake curtains, that means it's the room we're looking for. Number 4 is regular curtains.
Locked. Sai?
Huh. I'm enjoying the mindless destruction. Hey, Pax. Got a quarter?
A quarter? Why do you want a quarter?
No reason.
Oh, a ducky! Yes! So many gifts here. Why are we getting so many items all of a sudden in this chapter? Anyways, I know number 3 should be checked last. That's obvious. That room is so sus.
Damn. This is the life.
You sound ridiculous.
You should try it, Pax. It's amazing. Mind cranking it up for me?
Set to 4.
Oh, this is...
I don't want to do it too much, because we might need you later.
I've been needing a proper...
Yes, Max might be dangerous.
If you find any more quarters, Pax, I'm begging you to drop them on the nightstand. I'll owe you big time.
What? Okay, yeah, 4 seemed to be just right. Just like with porridge.
Locked.
Why are all of them locked? Man.
Sai?
This does get a bit monotonous.
Okay, I should probably have Ziggy do 6 or 7. I don't know. But Ziggy's is dangerous. She could risk injuring herself, and I don't want to risk that.
More books, but no library.
Locked. Sai?
Knock, knock. Who's there? That's right. My foot! Ugh.
Whoops. You really don't know your own strength.
This room seems too empty.
What are you talking about? We found it like that.
This one is just... empty.
Fully booked my hat.
Sai?
Oh, I should do this professionally.
It's like Dogi. Dogi the Wall Crusher.
Another empty room.
Another echo.
They're using climate change to control
I see an item. Okay, got more battery.
Yeah, it's locked.
We don't get the option for Ziggy here. Weird.
Sai?
Oh, what the? Oh, shit. Okay, never mind.
You okay?
Shit.
I knew this was special.
Oh, what is this made of? This isn't like the other doors.
It's been reinforced. Why would they reinforce this door?
Yeah, we have no choice.
Ziggy?
Yeah, okay, I guess we don't have a choice. Oh man, it's too dense. I don't know what this thing's made of.
What?
I can't push through. How about we knock?
Hey, anyone in there? We have an appointment. Theo, Luna, Lottie, any of those names ring a bell?
The librarian must have left.
Listen, dead quiet.
Okay, how about we find a key to this door?
A key. Where will we find a key?
Okay, well, how about we find a key to this door?
The key machine.
Dirty towel, I can give you a fresh one.
So, all the keys are right there, dangling, just out of reach. Viola, can you get this thing working?
I'll take a look.
Oh, there's a thing.
Processing core has suffered irreparable damage from a power surge. It needs a functioning core before we can interact with it.
Anyone need a fresh towel? Thought so. The towel robot is working. Can't we just switch the cores?
Well, these things are not particularly complex, so maybe.
Finger it.
They appear to share identical interfaces and operating systems. This might work.
Good evening, valued guest. I'm Lola. Need a towel? I can take your used
Something's wrong.
fresh replacement. Here at the Yellow Brick Road, we put our customers first. And that's
Maybe switching the courses might have been bad.
Viola, give me the key to room 3.
Do you have a dirty towel that needs to be exchanged?
It's
for a fresh
mechanically
one?
wired to only work with the requested items. We'll need to feed it what it asks for.
Alright, give me one, towel, please.
There's a limit of 1 towel per valued guest. Please insert your used towel for a fresh one.
Okay, so we need to go back in all the rooms and grab towels. Grab a towel. Do we just need one? Or do we need to grab more? I probably can only carry one at a time anyways.
Lola will take care of all your fresh towel needs. Thank you for depositing your dirty towel. At the Yellow Brick Road, we have the most exclusive range of fresh towels. Lola's gonna take care of you, Pudding Pop. Which towel would you like today?
I'll take number 3.
Towel number 3. Calming lavender, guaranteed to give you a good night's rest. Great choice, baby cakes, coming right up.
It's actually key number 3. Yes.
Let's hope this gets us into the right room.
That's a good sign.
So what is this door made of? It's all heavy as fuck.
Stuck. Sai, can you give this a push?
Yeah, for sure.
Whoa! Oh shit! Please tell me you stoned yourself.
I thought you were justice.
Oh my goodness! Please tell me you're stoned for that.
I didn't mean to.
Please tell me you were stoned.
I can patch you up.
You don't even think about touching her.
Fuck, there's blood!
I'm gonna talk to her. Weary with toil, I haste to my bed. The dear
A healing vocal?
tired. But then begins a journey in my head to work with my mind when the body's works expired.
Oh, heals.
Thoughts from where I abide.
Fuck.
And a zealous pilgrimage to thee.
There's no choice though. Only she's strong enough to open it.
Drooping eyelids open wide, looking on darkness which the blind do see.
What's happening? Huh? What happened? Did I get shot? And how did I get unshot?
Where's the bullet? The bullet should have passed clean through you.
I guess I am, yeah.
It doesn't even hurt anymore, just tingles a bit. There's no pain. I should be mad that you shot me, but right now, I'm just grateful you fixed me up again.
I'm real sorry, but I thought it was Them. I wasn't expecting you guys to show up.
We don't have a lot of time. Z, go get Theo. I'll help Sai inside and talk to this trigger-happy gentleman.
Still, he's gonna be a healer in battle? How would that work? Or is he just gonna shoot people with a shotgun?
Sorry, Sai. I should have gone instead of you. Eli could have watched Girl.
I feel fine, so don't worry about it, I guess.
You can use Vox to heal?
Vox, yeah, but it has to be poetry, unfortunately.
Do I have any poetry?
You're the librarian, huh? You don't seem like the librarian type.
Librarian, ex-soldier, faith healer, tree hugger, demolitions expert. At your service, Sai. And fucking apologetic.
I thought the weave was all about peaceful resistance. What's with the shotgun?
I got the same philosophy about guns as I do about words. If you can use them to fight fascists, you use them.
Well, he definitely represents the first song, doesn't he?
We can all get to know each other later. Justice is only a half hour out, and we need to clear this place before they arrive.
I'm aware. There's been activity all across the map today. Lots of libraries sending out distress signals or going dark. I hope you folks got room for one more, because I can't stay here, and I got nowhere to go.
Librarian, veteran, demolitions expert. Eco-terrorist of a heart of gold.
For sure.
Wait, he's like Barrett. Lives and dies by his principles. Hates rhymed verse. Vocals repair injuries. Poetry required. So how do I use him in battle then? What would he even chain to?
Wow, look at you fussing over me. Don't worry, Mom, I'll be okay. But if you want to give me special treatment, busting down fewer doors, lifting fewer heavy objects, I won't complain.
Done. Less door busting for you.
You're saying less, but I'm hearing the exact same amount.
I'll use Ziggy instead.
We can't trust any of the libraries now. I sent a message back to La Torre, but I doubt they'll respond.
Good luck getting any answer from anyone. Libraries all over been going dark. Something is definitely going on.
We'll need to change our route.
Time to skedaddle, folks. Won't be long before the Bluecoats show. Theo, you can carry the acoustic coupler. Sai, grab the storage unit on top of the console. If you don't mind.
Got it.
I liked it here. It's a real shame to lose it.
Is there anything else I can grab? Man, this is worrisome.
Oh, fuck. Mr. Planty.
What?
Pax, your hands are empty. Can you do me a favor?
You want me to take all this?
I'm not leaving them behind.
Philo what?
Philodendron. My lucky plant.
So, I don't think we have time to pick up.
He's in the bathroom, the one with the name tag.
Bruh.
This is important to me. It'll only take a minute.
Sure, I'll get your philo plant with the name tag, Mr. Planty.
Are you sure?
It's the least we can do. Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Battery cell. Sticker. Oh no, it's fallen off. Now, which one is it? I think it's the one on the far right, Mr. Planty. Because that, I had to actually Google what philodendron looks like.
Are you the one?
Do it. Please work. Yeah, that looks the most like a philodendron according to Google. Let's hope Google didn't do some AI thing on me and fuck me up. Uh-oh. Justice.
Keep the road clear. We don't want to block traffic. And send some guys around back, see if there's another exit.
Sir, are you sure about this? It doesn't look very promising.
It does not. This might have been a false lead.
I mean, it's just a dinky motel. Why would they rent a library from here?
We'll check the rooms, talk to the guests. Sign says they're full. There must be someone around.
Where's the proprietor? The front office is empty.
We're not leaving until we search this place thoroughly. But yes, it's starting to feel like a wild goose.
I don't have an emergency exit, damn it, Soul. You don't see me.
She must be a guest.
Fuck. So, does any of you know what a philodendron is?
you staying at this motel, man?
Don't I know you? I believe we met earlier, at the station.
You were riding with some folks on a bus, an old American Motors Company model. Those are rare, hard to miss. But I don't see it here.
What's your name, man?
Pax.
Pax, huh? That's an
They can check my ID anyways, huh?
Where are your friends? Colleagues?
It's just me.
Okay.
So what brings you to Boulder?
And why are you carrying a plant?
We're a band on tour. We're just, stopping for the night.
So where's the tour bus? And why are you walking around with that plant? Is it part of the band?
We're investigating this motel for illegal activity. I'm sorry, but we'll need you to stay here while we take a look.
Ah! Any machine parts?
Him! On me!
Yeah, let's just go. I hope I picked the right plant this time. I had to reload and use an actual backup save.
What the hell was that, Soul? I could have been killed. And all for a plant?
Relax, Buttercup. I waited till you were out of there, and it helped you escape the pigs. I booby-trapped the place when I took over. I told you I'm ex-army and a demolition expert. Hey, look, I am eternally grateful you got Mr. Planty out of there.
Okay, so it's the right one.
Probably sounds insane, but he's been my only companion. Call him an emotional support plant. PTSD is no joke.
At least we all made it out. Right now, we have bigger things to discuss. So, you said libraries were going dark. First La Torre, now Boulder.
Yeah, Salem and Rapid City, too. You can't trust anything west of Chicago, and they could be next.
Rapid City is our next stop. Any way we can tap into the Weave to get more information? Or talk to Nova Scotia?
Not a chance, champ. The only way to contact the Weave in this region just went up in flames.
So we'll have to get to Chicago and speak with our contact there. All right. We'll make camp, regroup, figure out what to do from there.
Hell.
So, emotional support plant?
That's right. What about it?
Nothing. I wouldn't mind one of those.
So, how does it work, Sol? You just recite poetry and it heals people?
Exactly that. It helps the body.
Okay, less a minute ago, good.
Itself. Lacerations, stab wounds, bullet holes, even internal bleeding, sometimes. Doesn't work on cancer or dead people, but gunshot wounds are my specialty, thanks to a stint in the Second Civil War.
I'm not sure this is an appropriate discussion in front of the child.
Second Civil War.
Settled on calling her the child now?
Thought it was girl.
Girl works. Simple, easy to remember. Albeit a
Just
little...
give her a pen and paper.
Because we don't know if she's...
a she.
On that subject, I've been thinking. I asked you to call me Viola, but there's something about that name that doesn't quite sit right. I think it's too conventional. It just conforms to what Justice wanted me to be. Like I'm role-playing a character they created. Therefore, I'm going back to CT. For now. After all, that name was given to me by the children I cared for, including Eli. The name has emotional significance.
I'm touched, CT.
Why is there...
So, is this a stand-in while you find another name? Should we be brainstorming for you and the kid?
If you'd like. I'm still learning about myself. Learning to have a sense of self. I'm sure I could learn more with your input.
That seems to be a good option.
Terribly boring for girl here. We ought to get ready for bed.
Can we just give her a pen and paper?
Tell her the best bedtime stories. Noam, wanna join? Since she's so taken with you. Oh, you okay?
Sensing?
I'm just thinking. You go ahead without me.
Oh, my shoulder is pretty fucked after trying to bust through that. Maybe Soul could do something about it.
You've been pretty diligent with that, haven't you?
I mean, you know, when I was a kid, I was a lot like you.
Except I always had to tell Eli to be quiet. He would never stop talking. Unless you were reading. Then you'd disappear into your books.
It was a way to escape. I'll find a book to read to you, girl. Oh, before you go to bed, I should tell you about my bestest friend in the whole world. Back when I knew her, she was just a little older than you are now. She was always very kind, especially to me. And she always kept me safe. That's what we will do for you, girl. Keep you safe and sound.
I guess you must really miss your friend, Eli.
More than ever. Seeing you and Ziggy together reminded me of when we first met. And now this girl. We're on this huge adventure
A new robot friend, huh?
And maybe help do some good. It feels like she deserves a chance to be there too. I believe we'll find her, and that she'll come with us to Nova Scotia.
Prophet.
I admire your faith, Eli. And I believe that wherever your friend is now, she's thinking of you too.
I hope so.
I feel like I don't have much control over her Codas, the others. Needs a guide for Codas.
Where was I? Oh. You've been pretty diligent with that, haven't you? I mean, your art.
Sure. Yeah. I draw people, places, things. Lots of things to draw. Mostly desert, but that's fine. I guess I should be working on my big project. It's a graphic novel about immigrants in Pacifica. Pretty personal, but also not, if you know what I mean.
No.
No, that's fair. I get that.
So anyway... What?
No, nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
My two favorite people hanging out. Are you proposing Theo become your next muse, Sai?
What? No, I don't need a muse. I'm my own muse, okay? I just need inspiration, okay? Not a fucking muse. Like any idea for a drawing, like a person or a portrait. You know, I like to draw people.
You're good at it.
Oh.
Why do I have to answer like that? What?
Thank you, Theo. Come on, Pax, give me something. Muse me up, bitch.
Lead guitarist for an up-and-coming band, touring the country, living on the road.
Come on, the Dustborn isn't exactly up and coming. We're like down and out.
I think we could be up and coming with a little practice.
I need to practice that new song, don't I?
What do we do with the kid? We can't just keep her.
Well, your plan to leave her at the library went up in smoke. Literally.
I'm not sure leaving her with Soul would have been the best alternative.
What's there to discuss? We bring her with.
It's kidnapping, Pax. The literal definition of the word. But... yeah.
Dad.
Dropping her off somewhere without a guarantee she'll be cared for would be worse. We can take care of her together. Even if it's temporary.
So that's where your dad Coda comes in, huh? I don't know what the best choice is. Red yarn. Wait, who am I gifting it to? Why do you have it all together? What?
Man action for my woman action?
Yo, that's cool!
But it's propaganda.
My dad gave me one of these. My parents weren't big on pop culture, but they were big on justice. This is like worlds colliding. This takes me back, bro. I mean, I put this little guy in dresses and suits and shit, which is not what Justice or my dad intended. But Mano Action is actually the perfect dress-up doll. Way less creepy than regular dolls.
Here, in case you feel like whipping out the needles sometime soon.
Good timing. I was running low on red.
If the infant is sticking around, you could knit her something, like a tassel.
A tassel?
What? I blanked. Okay, whatever. Shouldn't you be thanking Pax?
Of course. Thank you, Pax.
Okay, that went well. Okay, more parts. Nice. Nice, 3 parts at once.
Listen, kid, don't get me started on the American Motors Company. That company's infested with collaborators and sycophants from top to bottom. I can't believe I gotta ride one of their fucking buses. It's probably a death trap. Regulations don't apply when you have total monopoly over the market.
So what's it like working for the Weave?
I don't work for anyone, kid. I'm playing my part. When I realized I could no longer be useful to the armed resistance, they were the next best thing. And to be honest, I think they're the future resistance. We're not winning back this country with guns and grenades. We're gonna need words to do it. Turn their weapons against them. Language, information, disinformation. We fight fire with fire.
Yeah, you're right.
What are you guys talking about?
The Weave. Saul's selling me on the idea that the libraries are the key to this nation's future. And you know what? I think he's right.
I was just saying to your sister, to win this fight, we need to use words, language, information, this and otherwise. That's why I joined the Weave. When I could no longer hold a gun or throw a grenade, this was how I could still play a part. And honestly, it's the winning strategy.
Are we actually winning, though?
We need to turn their weapons against them.
Language.
Yeah, how do we do that?
That's what we're trying to figure out. And maybe we won't get there, especially with Justice picking apart the Weave. But God help us, we won't stop until we succeed. Or die trying.
You're probably right. Fighting them on the battlefield is a zero-sum game. But if we can weaponize words the same way they've done, we might stand a chance.
That's what the Weave is all about.
But what if we misuse them too?
Scotia's trying to do.
Yeah, stacking misinfo on top of misinfo, is that going to solve anything in the end?
Understanding the power of language and weaponizing that. That's the key, kid. That's it. So, hey, what's up with that kid, girl? Theo said you found her today?
We did. Well, I guess you could say maybe she found us.
Normal.
What the fuck is that all about? Who is she? Doesn't she have parents?
We don't know. She was being attacked by Justice, and we couldn't just leave her, so, you know, we took her.
What, like some sort of mercy kidnapping?
Yeah, I guess.
She's like us. Anomal. I'm guessing that's why Justice was so keen to get their hands on her.
How can that be? Kid's barely old enough to walk.
She's like 10.
It's a long story, but we've learned that Justice has been running experiments to create anomals.
What, like a fucking army of deviants?
Pretty much, yeah. Eli's one of them, actually.
God damn, the shit I'm learning today. Makes me happy I met you.
How did we not figure this out by now? Weird.
Kids shouldn't have to go through shit like that. They need to be protected.
Do you have kids?
A daughter. And an ex-wife. Haven't seen either in... forever. I made my choice when I enlisted. And again when I became a librarian. I don't regret it. Does that make me a monster? I couldn't take care of them and commit to the cause at the same time. As long as I was with my family, every choice I made would be for them, right? And not for the greater good. Fuck it, it doesn't matter now. They're better off without me.
They picked the right choices here. Harmonica.
Take this. Please.
How did you know?
I guessed.
I play one just like this for my squad.
I guessed.
Calm them down before a big mission. We'd be up at 4 or 5 while it was still dark as fuck. Everyone was jittery, but after a few bars down in the valley, the whole mood would change. You mind if I keep this? It's been years. I don't know if I can still play, but I'd love to tinker with it.
Okay, but I'm not sure about the Bolt Trooper SIGs. I feel like that's for Noam.
Noam? Are you okay?
What is happening?
I'm fine. Just fine.
Are you sensing another normal?
Noam!
Oh no, smoking went up.
Can they hear me? It doesn't work if they can't hear me.
Their eyes are open. Go ahead.
I had no time to hate, because the grave would hinder me, and life was not so ample I could finish enmity. Nor had I time to love, but since some industry must be, the little toil of love, I thought, was large enough for me.
Jesus. Did I pass out?
It looks like a concussion to me, chap. Headaches? Nausea?
Yeah, but it hasn't been that bad.
Why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to make a fuss. It's fine.
Are you okay?
I passed out, Theo. Clearly not okay, but thanks for your concern.
We care. We all care.
Could I have prevented this?
I know.
Maybe if I had asked more about the pills
This is getting awkward. Go away.
from the beginning.
Love you too, Noam.
Group hug?
No option for a group hug?
Relishing the fresh Colorado air?
Just trying to look moody and debonair. It's all about the aesthetic.
You had me scared there for a minute.
Who knew massive head trauma could lead to concussions? Your love and concern warms my heart, babe. But look at me now. Good as new. I hope I didn't spook the crew. I've had enough trauma for a lifetime. Talking of trauma, the kid's holding up well, all things considered.
Risky.
Attacked by justice, kidnapped by strangers.
I'm glad she's around. Gives the crew something to care for.
You talk about her like she's a pet. I don't understand how she took to me so quickly. I'm terrible with kids. I have thought about it, though. Kids. Having them. Someday.
Really?
I guess you didn't expect that. I know. I haven't expressed any parental desires previously. But times change. I change. I have changed.
I never thought you would want kids.
I guess we don't know each other as well as we thought.
Oh no, homecoming.
We just haven't wanted to talk about things of that nature.
Oh no, it's... Okay, seriously. I need to keep track of all this stuff. You two do not have any. It's because they joined too late for the system to actually matter for them, huh? Yeah. So only the first 6 will have their own quotas. Everyone else afterwards probably won't have enough time.
You can. It won't make me run away. Hey.
Get intimate. Okay. Hang out with the crew, huh? How tough is a new song?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Are they moving at different speeds now? These notes.
We took a leap of faith, leaving no trace, escaping the gig grind, looking for a better place. No more shortcomes, no more scams. Breaking away from my past ends, breaking away from my past ends. We hit the open road, high on blind hope, running on illegal fuel. We hit the open road, high on blind hope, chased by them fascist foes. Making our way across a divided nation, making a break from our former station, making our way across a divided nation, making a break from our former station. I'm bound from the gate.
Oh. Alright, first try. It honestly was not as bad as the previous one, I feel like. Maybe just beginner's luck, as they would say. Anomals assemble!
So this is what you guys do every night. Sit around a campfire and...
Yes, every time.
They always ask.
Did I miss something? What's the joke?
I don't think there's a joke. It's just a question every new member of the crew asks on the night of their first campfire. It's sort of a...
Rite of passage.
Annoying fucking habit.
Geez, fine. Forget I asked. Hey, so does this mean I'm part of the crew now?
You and girl. Of course, right?
Sure. Yeah, well, you'll need an official title. So, CT's our driver and cook. Theo's the boss. Sai's the battering ram. I'm the sister, I guess. Eli's the heart, and Noam's... I'm sorry, Noam, but what do you do?
Provide cutting commentary to the events of the day, lurk moodily in the periphery, elegantly smoke cigarettes, and I'm the ex, I guess. Wait, why are we framing Pax as the protagonist here?
She did bring us all together.
Fine, Pax is our protagonist, and Girl's the kid. She's got that roll down pat. So what are you, Saul? What do you bring?
The healer.
Position as crew member.
Well, shit, if you put it like that, I guess I'm the fucking healer. But I can also drive, cook, be sarcastic, build explosive booby traps. I'll earn my keep somehow. Don't you guys worry about that.
Hey, do we know if Girl has any allergies or dietary restrictions?
Our food is generally inoffensive and contains few common allergens.
And if things go tits up, I think I can fix anaphylaxis with some choice verses from Sylvia Plath. Ezra Pound, if it's serious.
Does anyone know any bedtime stories? I only know Rider folktales, and those are probably a little bloody for a preteen.
I have an extensive library of classic children's stories.
Just stay away from Shakespeare, okay? Unless you want her to pass out from boredom.
Isn't that sort of the point?
Fair enough. Shakespeare it is.
So where to next?
Sol's right about the libraries. We need to change our route. Worst case scenario, all the libraries have been raided, and we're on our own. We need to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. We can't take any chances.
Route.
Where would we go?
Let's take a look at the map. Together.
Not sleeping.
We were supposed to go straight north on 85, stopping in Rapid City, and then east on I-90 through Minnesota to Chicago. But with no way to connect with Nadia, we can't risk.
I can choose the route.
And even if the Rapid City library is still standing, we'd be cutting it close. We lost a lot of time today. We could still go through the Dakotas, circumventing Rapid City, passing Minneapolis before Chicago, but the Dakotas are dangerous. Even if Eli gets us past the riders, there are other clans in the territories and they'd be curious about a bus. And the other option is to go south into New Mexico and from there through Oklahoma and St. Louis before Chicago, but that's a long detour. It means crossing 2 borders, and we would definitely not make it to Chicago in time. We'd have to communicate with Nova Scotia, and I don't know how to do that now.
Gee, what the heck is a Great Plains exclusion zone?
Max.
Bruh, what happens here? Oh my goodness, what if I pick this?
So, how about...
The Great Plains Exclusion Zone. It's... talk about...
Are we desperate enough? Plus, maybe we can kill that tree. We can take down that stupid tree.
The Ashes is permanently closed for civilian traffic. Only trucks and justice vehicles are allowed on I-70 with multiple armed checkpoints.
Didn't Soul say something about a road further north running parallel with I-70? One without checkpoints and... Lebanon.
Route 36. Runs straight through, Lebanon, Kansas.
This tree location.
West and east. Back when there were 50 states. I don't think that town exists anymore. It's all just, dust. Max?
You really want to go there, huh?
Sorry.
To the great tree.
I got caught up in... What do you know about the Ashes?
Same as you, probably. The Great Plains Exclusion Zone. Just a dust bowl now. The dust bowl. Constant storms, terrible visibility. Supposedly the site of Black Ops experiments, at least, according to the conspiracy theorists. The interstate's monitored by justice, and the other highways haven't been maintained since everyone left in the 1990s. It's uninhabitable. It is the most direct route, but that's pretty much the only reason I'd even consider it. It would get us to Chicago with time to spare.
Are the Ashes completely off limits?
Nothing. No one does. It's a black hole. Ever since the Great Drought of the 90s, people migrated in the hundreds of thousands, west, east, away from the sandstorms. The land became arid. Temperatures rose, scorching hot winds ravaged what was left. It's a dead zone. Uninhabited, uninhabitable, lifeless. Lethal. If we made it through. And I wouldn't count on that.
That's our route.
Were you not listening?
What other option do we have, Theo? We're behind schedule. The other routes are not viable, and the zone's uninhabited. We pass through undetected.
You seriously want to do this?
Is there a choice?
Dead serious.
Is there a choice?
Okay. Then we need to move tonight. It'll take close to 12 hours to drive through, and we can't do it in the dark. We need to pass the edge of the zone by sunrise to maximize the daylight. I'll tell the others.
So that's the start of the new chapter? Yup. Noam feels the presence of a normal, and the crew decides to investigate. Ziggy goes to the front, 62%. Does that actually matter? I think it exhausts her total phasing ability for the entire day. A young girl runs out. We meet girl. She's surrounded by echoes. The crew decides to fight justice to save the elderly couple. Most people chose that. Maybe there's hope for humanity after all. Pax meets Kim and Walker. Praetor Walker. CT checks the room. Does it matter? Because in the... I feel like it's better for CT so that we don't unnecessarily exhaust Ziggy here. But I use Ziggy for the motel office. Free 5%. Get the room to... Key the room free. Shot by soul. Unavoidable. Oh, wait. What? Why is it 61%? No. No, the plant is the thing that changed. Most people got it right. Most people didn't have to... Does that mean most people need to use Google for the plant? Or maybe I'm just really dumb? And I don't know. Yeah, the only thing that could possibly change in this scene is the plant and absolutely nothing else. Yeah. Yeah, surprisingly a lot of people got the plant correct. I guess a lot of people just had Google or plant experts. Yeah. Or maybe they knew that putting it near the first one was a trap. Is there actually a correct answer to the rooms though? Because having Ziggy do it, maybe having Ziggy do it unlocks all the rooms automatically? I don't know. Why does that chapter feel shorter than the others? I might not even have to split the video. Yeah, this time the Badlands. I don't think this is avoidable. I didn't see any way to change our route during the comic, so that means the Badlands is our only route because we will die otherwise. But wait. Oh fuck, I just realized. If we can go into the Badlands, doesn't that mean the Puritans can too? Because the Puritans won't have to worry about any authority there. Maybe we would have been better off going for the Justice Lands. That way, at the very least, we wouldn't have to deal with the Puritans and their super advanced tech. Justice, while there's more of them, individually, Justice is weaker and has weaker tech. They don't have any of those ridiculous barriers. We wouldn't have to spend an EMP grenade every time just to win. So I don't know. Still, I do like that the only forced box choice for this chapter wasn't actually as bad as the previous ones, I feel like. It's our way of trying to tell the child that all the grief she's feeling, all the anxiety is a normal thing to feel. Yes. Probably less bad than some of the others. I think. I don't know for sure. I don't actually know what the child thinks of being voxed like that. It could have been actually way worse than I thought. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Dustborn. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.